Ooh,
God, I'm fine. Baby. Such a beaut.
I the video.
Sorry. Stop yelling.
I want to say hi, guys.
Okay.
Oh, hi, guys.
Bruh.
It's gonna take us a while to.
It's been a while since we recorded. So.
Yeah, just two of us too, so it's kind of weird. But sorry if I'm looking weird. But Happy New Year! Which one? So I feel like OG. Yeah,
you know, I'm dressed like I gotta dress the part. I be act the part. You know, gang
cap.
What do you?
So let's ignore. Yeah, cuckoo and cap.
That's the lamest joke, bro. What the heck, bro?
No. We have come again with our laughing too much. We're sorry. I'm sorry. Alright, but like, yeah. What do I say next?
Okay, so whatever, guys. I guess we're just gonna dive into the video. Like.
No, we're not diving into it. How have you guys been? We've not seen you guys since last year. Oh, what is it? I don't remember. But like, yeah, have you been doing so far? Did you have any New Year's resolution? I don't know. She's looking at me like that. Oh no, but on a more serious note, though, like. I don't know about New Year resolutions, but if you have one or if you had one, you know, leave a comment.
I don't know how that went for you actually.
So far, so good, or how it's going, because like not everybody sticks to their New Year's resolution.
Yep. Usually lasts like a month.
Yeah.
And then you forget about it.
You even said a month. Some people it's 2 days, 24 hours. It's just that day they are feeling very, very holy.
Into it.
Yeah, so they're just like getting. But anyways, like yeah, it's our first video of the year. So if you are new, you are welcome to the WESaBi channel. If you are a returning subscriber, guys, it's been a year. What's up? What's popping? But I have start the video because I think I'm doing so much.
I don't know what's going on with this one. Anyways, so
I'm excited. Toby, I'm not wearing an earring.
It's what I'm supposed about it.
I don't know.
Do you want to go wear your ring?
No. Let's keep going.
Are you going to cut this part out?
No. The hell?
Moving on. So basically y'all kind of already know the gist of what we're gonna say based on the title. There's really not a lot more that I can introduce the video with, so we're just gonna delve right into the video, I guess. Yeah, so we're talking about red flags in a relationship. I don't know how we're gonna do it.
Not that any of us are in a relationship.
Oh, not currently. No, I'm just saying. Actually, okay, let's not. It might not only be just romantic relationships, though. Like, I think we should make it more
general.
We could do like a general thing, and then like, you know, let's say if I mention one that I feel like has to do with mostly romantic relationships, then we could just be like, oh, by the way, like this is like a romantic relationship kind of red flag, you know? Let's just do general, because like I don't think relationship only can. Romantic relationship or any kind of relationship that people are trying to have. But me in 2021 though, I'm trying to me too. By the end of this year, it means I want to do my own. His view, her view. I want to do all of that.
Alright.
So we should just let
Instagram has, you know, it has choked us. Well, like what happened? Us two will be engaged one day.
Before the end of this year, in Jesus' name. My husband, if you are there, if you are hearing, why are you wasting time? When you hurry up, you know that they do here. I'm ready. Moving on. So you get to go first.
No, please start, because you look like you're the ready one. Me, I was still contemplating on my amen, because like the man should come, but I'm not sure if I want to be engaged this year.
You can be engaged and then like not marry anytime soon. There's people that do that now.
Do you know the meaning of engaged? I don't want
engaged to me.
I don't want to be stuck. I'm not sure I want to be stuck yet.
She's not ready yet.
I'm ready. I'm joking. God, no vex. I'm ready.
Exactly.
I'm ready.
Exactly. Okay, so I'm just gonna go first. The very first one I have is a romantic, like, is a red flag in a romantic relationship, and this is one of my biggest pet peeves. If I'm getting to know someone, I feel like I don't like when people like right off the bat starts talking like. No, English. I don't like it when guys, especially right off the bat, start like bringing like sexual intendos or like trying like what's the word I'm looking for?
Like have a higher sex drive?
No. Like they just like put like
make everything sexual.
Mix everything sexual. It's when we're just getting to know each other.
Oh.
It rubs me off the wrong kind of way. It just irks me because I just feel like
it's kind of lost.
Yeah, it kind of tells me what your intentions are. So if you're trying to be serious with someone, I feel like put that thing in the back so you have the rest of your life if you're trying to end up with a person.
Yeah, but isn't that something you would kind of figure before the relationship though?
Why are you trying to figure out? Because you're not.
No, I mean, like, isn't that something that will happen before?
But
like,
that's what I'm
after
saying.
the
Like when we are getting
relationship?
to know each other,
And you're doing that.
and you're just like saying everything like sexually, or like asking me about like my sexual preference and stuff like that, like things I like.
Okay,
It's like you're making it too focused on sex, and I just feel like you're not trying to get to know me
as me,
and it's just it kind of makes me, at least it's been a red flag for me, because like most of the guys that happens to, I know that they're just trying to get with me because of sex, and that's it. Like, so that's a very big red flag that I should watch out for.
Men, listen.
Ladies, guys too. There's other girls that do the same thing, but I don't know.
True.
What's your?
I think my first one would be someone just telling you that you're always perfect. Because I feel like if you're in a genuine relationship with me, like, we all know that we're not all perfect. So I need you to tell me that, oh, you're doing this wrong. Like, correct me in a loving and caring way. Don't just be shouting, oh, no matter what you do, you're perfect for me. Nah, you're not going to allow me grow, in the sense. I think for me, that's a major one.
And then another one. Now, this is not just, I wouldn't say it's not just romantic relationships, but even with friendships too. I feel like a lot of, or some of the friends that I have, which is weird. I don't know if like love language works in friendship, but I just feel like sometimes though, maybe they might just feel like, oh, you don't do enough, or like I do too much. It depends on the point of view. So it's not just, so it could be like, oh, we are not on the same wavelength.
Makes sense. Okay.
Right? So I just feel like, honestly speaking, like, okay, let's say if I'm doing too much, it could seem like I'm choking them, right? And then if it's the other way around, if I'm not doing enough, it could be like, oh, I don't love them enough. So this could be like romantic or even friendship wise. Like, this is something that I've noticed a lot. And for me personally, I'm type of person that when I'm getting to know someone, especially when it's like a romantic situation, I'm usually very, what's the word? Not distant. I'm not a very, very lovey-dovey kind of person. I feel like I'm more like that towards my friends. I'm more choking in like towards my friends than I am like a romantic partner, and that's just in the beginning though. That's usually how it is.
So no PDAs.
No, I don't know how to do that stuff. I don't know. I'm just very awkward and shy like that.
She has not found the right person.
Maybe that's it.
That's just it. Maybe. I think in that line though, I think from what I was gonna say as mine is, you know how, I don't know, would I say comparing me to your exes?
Bruh, that's my number 3 on the list.
Really? Yeah, like, don't come into the, like, or get to know me with the, oh, my ex used to do that. My ex used to do this. Or my ex did this better than this. Like, your ex is not me. You get what I mean? So, like, you need to have that open mind of, new person, new things, new adventures. You can't be putting me on the same wavelength as an ex. There's a reason the person is called ex, expired. Example, ex.
And that one in that same line is when they try to find out who your ex is, or like how you were with your ex.
Why?
I hate that thing so, like, I don't know why. I just hate it so much.
I've not had the experience with that one.
Like,
what's that?
Bruh, no, I've had 2 people that I know that were trying to get to know me, and they were always asking like, oh, who did you used to date, or like, how are you with your previous relationships? And I'm just like, because I feel like if I tell you how I was, subconsciously though, you might even also try to mold yourself to
in that
kind of point of view. Like, I don't know, I just feel like that's
but then
like,
that's not
irks
the real
me.
you,
Exactly,
yeah.
It irks me. Like, don't do that. Guys, girls, take note, don't do that.
I think in that line too, like, even though I feel like I'm guilty of this, but like, you know, talking about your ex all the time. Yeah, I personally don't necessarily compare. I more or less like, I just mention, how do I put it? Exactly. No, I know, that's what I said. I'm guilty of it, like, no doubt. Or maybe, okay, I and my ex went maybe like to a restaurant or something or whatever. I was like, oh, I was actually here before with my ex. Like,
say it?
Yeah.
Like, you say I was here with my ex?
Yeah, maybe like it's a rush for him. It's like, oh, let me take you somewhere as a surprise. And I get there and I feel like I've gone there before. I was like, oh, I don't just say, so I could actually stop this evidence as I've been here before. But then I go on to just be like, oh, I've been here before, like with my ex. And then I smile about it, and after I've said it and I realize, I'm just like,
bruh,
yeah. And most of the time, it's not even somebody I'm dating, it's somebody I'm getting to know that I know that is getting that, like, I'm just like, so I feel like I throw them. I've only done it twice. So people that
you know
that I'm aware of, yeah, that I kind of cut it. But like, besides that, like, sorry.
sorry for all of you people. Anyway, another one that I have, and I don't know, it's usually been my experience with Nigerian men. I'm not trying to throw shade, but I just thought I was thinking about it, I'm just like, bro, that's actually a lot of Nigerian men that I know. When they say I love you too quickly.
Oh,
it's like, I know, you know, we both know you're capping, so why are you capping? Like, it's so annoying.
Oh my God, makes sense. You know how in the movies, you know, like that I love you is like when you hear for the first time, you're just like, oh my God, he finally said it.
But then when I hear that I know you don't mean it, it's like,
no, I agree
what's
with
the
Nigerian
point?
men from the first day.
Exactly, baby girl, I love you. What? Love what she wants. Love what she wants.
Oh no, I've done this test before and I got that I love you. And I was like, what do you love about me? The man just said you with a full stop.
Nah, that thing is annoying me.
Oh my gosh. Then for me also another red flag is asking me, well, in the getting to know each other phase, don't ask me like way too personal questions that even you wouldn't like to be asked. Like I'm still technically a stranger.
What's too personal for you though? Oh. Because that's another thing though, because when you said that I was like usually I'm like that, so I just want to know what's too personal.
Okay, well, depends on the context. It's like, okay, my sexual life.
Oh yeah,
don't ask about like, okay, like for instance, I'm in Canada, don't ask about how I got here. Like, okay, what was the story? Like there could be more to the story of why I'm blah blah and how I got here, what I'm doing here, whatever. Then don't ask about like, you know, like oh I think the one that gets me the most is like, oh, what does your dad do? What does your mom do? Like, how does that have to do with anything? Yeah, like
and
if you're
not
getting
right
to,
now.
Not right now, obviously. And on the long run, I expect you're gonna meet my parents, right? So, but don't ask me that now. Like I'm just like, it's for me. Like it's a no. So like different contexts, different things. So I feel me like you can ask me basic question. Obviously, you're trying to get to know me, but like don't get too personal, like too deep, too quick. Take like allow. So don't ask all your jam question in one day. That's another thing. Like first day, not credit score. What's your bank like? What's your financial status? What's your career? I didn't come for an interview. Just saying. Just saying.
Another red flag in relationships. This is not romantic relationships though. This is mostly like friendships or even business partners. One thing that's a major red flag
I feel like
for
she's
me.
hinting me like this.
Oh no. That's the person I've done business with though, or I'm doing business with.
Proud.
I'm just saying.
Proud.
Okay, so one thing that is a big red flag for me is when like somebody kind of like, what's the word I'm trying to look for? They low-key subtly discourage
Low-key, high-key.
like low-key, high-key, like discourage you a lot. Like they put you down a lot
from doing what you want to do.
Especially for doing what you want to do.
Shit. You know it's so funny because in a lot of marriages that's a problem.
That's so true.
In a lot of marriages,
so
that's a problem because it's
so
like
true.
You met me maybe when I was going to school. I earned a certificate and you just want to throw it under the bed and become a housewife.
I agree with
that thing is like there should be a decision. There's some women out there that yes, they want to be housewives. Well, I didn't go to school for this long, struggle for this long to come and just sit in your house for you to babysit me. No, like it's a lot of issues. So like yeah, like pointing it out early or at least. How do you actually know when somebody's doing that to you? Actually,
I feel like for me personally, it's mostly like I find it like mostly of a vibe kind of thing. And then for me, when I know the people that I've noticed it with, it's like when they say that kind of thing, I'm like, oh, don't do that. I don't think you'll work out. And then I see them doing it. Or I hear from somebody else that they were trying to find out more about it. Like that's usually how, for me, I notice. Like I can't really say words that they use per se. But let's say, for example, I have a big example. Like let's say I come up to you, I'm like, oh, I'm trying to sell this clothes, or I'm trying to sell this. What do you think about it? And like, bro, like, babe, this market is not your market.
It's not good.
And then like somebody else comes to ask me or tell me about like, oh, bro, like this girl came up to me like, if I was trying to sell this, would you be interested? I'm just like.
But that was my idea.
I came up to you
they want
first.
to be the one to do
like basically like nah, that's a big red flag.
One for me is doing something with an expectation. This is in all relationships, right? It's like, okay, I'm doing this. I buy Toby a shirt, and I just because I expect her to buy me one too. Kind of thing. So like that, I don't know how you see things like that, but obviously that is on the long run. But the moment you notice it, it's something. I think that's why they say people should be observant, like towards your friends, the people you're getting to know, people that are bad influences towards you. So like kind of listen to conversations, how they react to certain things, because some of these things are not, they don't just say it out, right? They don't used to imprint jealous on the forehead. You know, like it's but being serious. So like these things are just something to be conscious about. Like literally, like I don't know how best to say it. For me, I don't know. The spirit just used to whisper in my ear, like, oh, that's how I used to know. I legit, I'm the worst person at observing. Worst. But then again, I see this kind of things because I'm just like, you should decide. So
that's very important to do. That's very important.
I think that's why they say keep your friends, circle small. Because so that way you don't have to deal
your intimate circles.
Yeah, because you don't have to deal with so much, problems. You only have to deal with the few.
I agree. As we're talking, I remembered another one. This is in romantic relationships. When you try to get physical too fast, or you try to push my boundaries. Like personally, I don't have like 1 month into us getting to know each other, I almost had the first kiss. 2 years into whatever, we should have done this. You know what I mean? Like a booklet. But then if you obviously can, first of all, if you cannot tell from the conversation we are having that I'm not that kind of person, and you still try to go that way, that's a very big no-no for me. For me personally. But then I also just feel like generally it's a very big red flag if the person can read signs that you're not okay with, if you don't have physical, but like you have a physical boundary and you keep trying to push that wall. That's a very, very big red flag. It could just mean that, and then again, I might be wrong. It could be maybe the person is just really, really trying to pour out their love towards you. I don't really know.
But there are ways to find. If the person is really trying to love, like they're also going to understand that you don't want it, or you're not ready for it. So you shouldn't be like. I think this goes both ways, regardless. Like whether be you boy, be you girl. Like it doesn't matter. Like I know some girls like let him make the first move first because I don't want to do it, but like at least know that you are waiting for it, not that you don't want to. Because isn't that assault? It
kind of is. Unwanted attention is assault. That's just really what it is.
Wow.
No, I'm very serious. Unwanted, like even like catcalling.
What's catcalling?
Like when they're like you're walking and guys are like, ooh damn, like ooh, like they're like I don't know how to do whistle. They also whistle like damn mama. That thing is assault, bro. Like what the heck? Like did I ask for it? Yeah. Okay, now maybe assault is pushing it too far, but like I feel like any unwanted kind of advance towards someone is an assault.
Okay.
So just stay your lane. Stay exactly. Stay right there. Whatever it is that we're talking about. So annoying.
Yeah. Do you have any more? I don't really think I have more. Like, she said most of it. Like for me, I just feel generally speaking, whether romantic, not romantic, like I would repeat, just be observant. Like, they say take away like toxic people from your life. Like you don't want anything that will stress you. Me, I don't like stress personally. So any friend that's stressing me, I'm like, carry your bag and be going. Oh, your bag and baggages are where people pack. You go.
And then
I cannot come and do some baggages.
Never serious. And that thing that I just thought about, like for some people it's very hard for them to notice red flags. So I think one thing that I've heard from other people and something that I personally have learned is that it's very good for you to pay attention to why a relationship ended in the first place, because it kind of helps you know with a previous person.
Oh,
so like let's say even with friends, you yourself. So for example, like which is why I feel like closure is important sometimes to some extent. It depends on how the relationship was, because let's say for example me and you used to be friends and we just all of a sudden stopped being friends. It's very important for me to know why, like when our relationship went sour, like when we started having issues and we stopped being friends, because that kind of lets me know what to look out for. It could be on my end, it could really just be that it's me, so I know that okay, this thing for me is a trigger. Exactly. So that, and then it could also be on the person's end, so that when you see that kind of behavior in the next friendship that you're going to enter into, you're like, okay, this is the thing that ended the last friendship. We can't have this to happen again, because there's if you ended the last friendship, what's to say it's not going to end? Exactly. So even with relationships too, if you break up with someone because of a particular reason, just know that okay, in the next relationship I don't want this nonsense. Like, you know what I mean? That's one thing I had to watch out for, that I don't want this nonsense. That could usually just be your own red flag.
And on that line of relationship, like, say you don't want it, don't be like, oh, I can change him. It doesn't
That's
work.
a lie. You cannot change anybody.
You can't change nobody.
Don't let anybody deceive you.
The analogy I always give people that say, oh, I can change him, let me just put it to you straight up. If a child has been trained from whatever they were born, and then you meet this person at age 26, for instance, you now want to come under 1 year and change 26 years of training,
what they put inside them,
of what they are used to, of what nobody else has ever complained about. Honey, jackpot.
Like, who are you, safe?
Exactly.
Who are you?
Even me, as I said, some people who are texting, I'm like,
Who are you? Why are you going to that
And
about
the thing
it?
is that because yes, so I might
can
have a
work on
fault.
something.
Yeah, I might have a fault, but Toby comes and tell me about it. First of all, I would not even agree with it first because one, she's the first person to tell me about it. So it's like, oh, every other person is cool with it. Why are you complaining? Do you get? But it was gonna take a while to know that okay, like I'm actually doing something wrong. So don't assume you can change. If you know you cannot stand something, don't go into the relationship. There's no point.
I agree.
Because it will end up being the same thing that will make the relationship stop at the end of the day, or if you even go for that in marriage. Because like there's that pastor that said there's no issue that is going on in the marriage that was not there before. You just chose to close your eyes to it.
You really did. And then again, honestly speaking, like there's some situations that you do go through in marriage or in the relationship. We don't know how long whatever period of time you guys have been in the relationship, that really brings out a person's true character. So don't just be like, oh wow, you are changing. You're not changing, Ogbeni. You're just letting me see a new part of you.
Even though change is constant, but it's not like that.
You're not changing. We're just seeing different versions of you.
Exactly,
Same person, it's just different versions. That's just really what it is.
Then again, some people are good at pretending, but that's another topic for another day.
True that. True that.
Alright, so I guess we've come to the end of the video. At this point, if you do have like any other red flags that you know, just put it in the comment. Like we want to see, like let us know. Us too are learning as well as every day. It's a new learning situation.
It's 2021, baby. So we're not going to do this.
I didn't know. I didn't have any in here.
It's not resolution, but it's not resolution. We're just trying to,
New Year, same me, honey. Anyways, well, we'll see you guys on the next.
Please, what happened?
I hit my hand with the phone.
Really?
Oh. Oh, that actually hurt. Alright, we'll see you guys. I still did it again.
We'll see you guys in the next video, please. Okay, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you share
Turn
this
on the
video.
notification bell.
Yes, all of that's in
And follow us on Instagram as well. I'm going to put all links in the description box below. And go watch our previous videos if you haven't. Link will be
somewhere.
It will be there actually.
I have no choice. It's not editing videos.
So, I'll talk to you next time. Peace.